Hello everybody and welcome to the fourth series proposal of the week. This one's a bit of a surprise probably for most of you, but we are in NBA 2K8. And we are setting up an association, they used to call it, is what my league used to be called. Setting up an association, we are actually going to be using the worst team in the game, the Seattle Supersonics. Now, even though they're the worst team in this game at the moment, there are a lot of bright spots on this team. So as we set up the roles, we'll go through some of that. Wally Szczerbiak, even though old, does provide a really good three-point shot from deep. We also have the rookie KEVIN Durant in this game, and it's good to see what we can really do with KD going forward and maybe changing the course of NBA history during this season. So it's going to be interesting. If that's something you want to see, make sure you drop a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new to this channel, as we are going to be taking a look at the very first game in this association. It is the Suns going on the road to open up their season at the Pepsi Center against the Denver Nuggets, who have none other than Carmelo Anthony back then. And man, was he a great scoring option as the Nuggets win the opening tip. They also have an old but savvy Allen Iverson, and they're going to get the first bucket of the game. So the Nuggets on top 2-0. As Delonte West just going to pull up and hit a three. Delonte West was on this team way back when. It's kind of funny to see the players that were here as the long two goes in. Sonics actually have the lead here at this point. But inside, KD with the huge dunk. We'll see a lot of those if this is a series that gets picked up for sure. As now we're up by a point until Carmelo is able to get a big dunk down, making it 8-7. So now inside to Nene, and Nene with a huge dunk for the Nuggets. And they were up 3 until Delonte West could jam a 3 from outside. And now look at this, inside. KD just going to be one of those obviously impactful players. So now inside it's KD again, and another nice bucket. It's a 3-point lead for the Sonics here, and KD with another emphatic slam, making it 16-11. Not a lot of time on the clock here as the Nuggets make it 16-13, and then only down 3. A nice reverse dunk there. It's going to put the Nuggets down a point, and then we can get the shot from Wally Szczerbiak there, who is going to make it a 3-point game. And that is how the first quarter would end, as the Nuggets could not get a bucket to fall at the end of the quarter. 3-point lead for the Sonics. Look at the pass inside to Szczerbiak. He would get the points. Did not make the free throw for the and one, but look at this steal and put in. Unbelievable play right there. Gotta love that from Watson. And then inside, Carmelo Anthony doing his work down low. And then from the outside, a little bit of a surprise, but Kenyon Martin hitting the mid-ranger. And now the Sonics going back up by 3 points. This one's a jab back and forth. There's a long shot. That's a 3-ball. And that one will tie the game at 24 apiece. 26-24 now after that bucket, and jabbing back and forth are these two teams. Now Iverson and Carmelo Anthony working well together to get the 2-point lead. Now 28-30, and inside, Allen Iverson just playing really well right now. He gets another bucket. It's a 5-point game, but look at the 3-ball there, making it 33-31, just a 2-point game. But another bucket here inside of a minute on an assist from Iverson, and an outside shot. Big hit there, and it's a 1-point game, and Delonte West would miss a shot here, but look at the putback by Kurt Thomas. So now it's a 1-point game, and the Sonics trying to get another point up there. Delonte West with the fadeaway, can't get it to go, and that is how the first half ends. But the Seattle Supersonics taking a 36-35 lead into halftime. There's an outside shot. Kevin Durant with the 3-ball. It's a 4-point game now. Kevin Durant pumps, puts up another 3-ball, making it 41-37 at this point. There's a long ball for Carmelo Anthony, 41-40. Another long shot there is missed, but look at this. The putback off the board. Gotta love the inside play of the Nuggets here in this game. There's an outside 3-ball. Delonte West on the assist. Luke Ridnour has 2 assists in this game. So it is a 1-point game in favor of the Nuggets, and Delonte West out to KD for the shot. KD gives the Sonics a 1-point lead. With 4:24 here to go in the third, another outside mid-ranger shot. Nick Collison is good off of it. Here's Jeff Green with a nice shot, making it a 3-point game. But look at the outside game. Allen Iverson, big shot, ties it up. And then another outside shot is missed, but you just can't stop Nene down low as he is able to get the points off the board. So here's another shot. KD. Gotta love what KD is showing us here in his young career, 51-51. Allen Iverson, though, gets inside the little man, making the bucket. And as the third quarter is coming to a close, look at KD getting in the post, making a nice little hook. And at the end of 3, we got a tie game. So now into the fourth quarter and an outside shot. Carmelo Anthony has 16 points in this ball game. 55-53, but it would be tied there with a very nice little jumper. So inside again, Marcus Camby working down low. Gosh, Marcus Camby, what a name, right? I mean, come on, how old is that guy? So 57-59 at this point, and the Nuggets are going to take a 4-point lead. And this is kind of where it all started to unravel for the Sonics as shots after shots going down by the Nuggets. But there's a big Luke Ridnour 3-pointer. His only 3 points of this ball game. But it's still a 6-point game, and then another shot from the Nuggets and another one. It's an 8-point game at this point. Now a 10-point game after that shot. 72-62. Delonte West just going to chuck one, and wow, it goes in. Could have used a couple of those earlier, but right now it's an 8-point game, and it goes back to a 10-point game with under a minute to play. There's just not much hope here for the Sonics. Pass from AI into the corner for another 3. And this game would end up being a 12-point loss for Seattle, a 79-67 loss here in Denver. As we look at the box score, Kevin Durant leads us with 27 points. He was 50% from the floor. 10 points, 4 assists for Delonte West. He wasn't very good from the floor at all. Watson came in for 5 minutes and got himself 7 points. He might actually get more minutes in the rotation doing something like that. Wilkins with 6 points on 4 minutes. 4 for Wilcox, 4 for Zerbiak, 3 for Ridnour, 2 for Jeff Green, 2 for Nick Collison, and 2 for Kirk Thomas. So we could really do a better job, honestly, on the offensive front with some of those guys, kind of wasting some of our minutes. We might go to a shorter bench if these guys are proving to not really get the job done. Carmelo Anthony, of course, led the Nuggets. You wouldn't really expect anything less. And now we're going to do some simming here as we go to the next game that we would want to show in a potential episode 2. So we are going to sim, of course, past this Phoenix Suns game. We're going to sim past the Clippers game and past the Kings game, trying to get to our personal home opener against the Memphis Grizzlies. So let's see how we do in the simulation here as we're trying to advance through. Against the Suns, we take a loss. And no, I'm not going to schedule team practices. That's just tedious in my opinion. We get a win against the Clippers, and then against the Kings, we take the L. So if this series were to get picked up, we would be taking on the Memphis Grizzlies in next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know through your likes, through your subscribe, how many times you guys hit the subscribe button, and through the comments section if you guys would want to see a potential NBA 2K8 association. And I leave you all who celebrate Christmas with a very Merry Christmas.
You're a pretty little star boy.